What if I told you that success isn't about huge leaps, but tiny, steady steps? What if your biggest dreams could become reality simply by showing up every single day? This is the power of consistency. Today, we'll explore how small actions, repeated over time, can lead to extraordinary results. If you've ever felt stuck or overwhelmed by your goals, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the secret formula to transform your life. Consistency is like planting seeds. Imagine you're growing a garden. You can't water the plants once and expect them to bloom overnight. It takes time, patience, and regular care. The same goes for our goals. Whether it's learning a new skill, building healthy habits, or achieving career success, small, repeated actions create the foundation for big changes. Here's the science behind it. Every time you repeat an action, you strengthen the neural pathways in your brain. It's like creating a well-worn path in a forest. The more you walk it, the easier it becomes. Let's break it down. Why do small steps work? Because they're manageable. Imagine trying to run a marathon without any training. You'd burn out before you even reach the halfway point. But if you commit to running a little bit each day, you'll gradually build stamina and strength. Here's an example. Let's say you want to learn a new language. Spending just 15 minutes a day practicing vocabulary or listening to native speakers can add up to over 90 hours in a year. That's enough time to gain basic fluency. The key is consistency. It's not about how much you do in one day. It's about showing up day after day. Building consistency starts with habits. But how do you create habits that stick? 1. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Focus on one small habit. For example, if you want to start exercising, commit to just 5 minutes a day. Once that becomes a routine, you can gradually increase the time. 2. Set a specific goal. Vague goals like, I want to get fit, don't work. Instead, say, I'll do 20 push-ups every morning. The clearer your goal, the easier it is to stick to. 3. Make it easy. Remove barriers that make it harder to stay consistent. For example, if you want to read more, keep a book by your bed. 4. Track your progress. Use a journal, app, or simple checklist to track your habits. Seeing your progress builds momentum and keeps you motivated. 5. Be patient. Remember, consistency is a marathon, not a sprint. Even if you miss a day, don't give up. Just start again the next day. The world's most successful people didn't get there overnight. They got there through consistent effort. Take Michael Jordan, for example. He didn't become the greatest basketball player by accident. He practiced every single day, even after he failed to make his high school basketball team. Another example is J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter. She faced rejection from 12 publishers before her first book was accepted. But she kept writing, kept improving, and stayed consistent in her efforts. Consistency isn't just about achieving greatness. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, one small step at a time. Here's a powerful concept: the compound effect. This is when small actions, repeated consistently, build on each other to create massive results over time. For example, saving $5 a day might not seem like much, but over a year, that's $1,825. Over 10 years with interest, it could grow into tens of thousands of dollars. The same principle applies to skills, health, and relationships. Small, positive actions compound to create a life you're proud of. Let's be real. Staying consistent isn't always easy. Life gets busy, motivation fades, and obstacles arise. Here's how to overcome them. 1. Remember your why. Why did you start? Remind yourself of your bigger goal whenever you feel like giving up. 2. Create accountability. Tell a friend or family member about your goal. When someone else is cheering you on, it's harder to quit. 3. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward is progress. Reward yourself for sticking to your habits, no matter how small the achievement. 4. Don't be too hard on yourself. Missed a day? That's okay. Consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up most of the time. Consistency doesn't just transform your goals, it transforms your life. When you show up for yourself every day, you build confidence. You prove to yourself that you're capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. It also inspires others. Your consistent efforts can motivate your friends, family, and even strangers to pursue their own goals. The ripple effect of consistency is powerful. It's not just about what you achieve, it's about the person you become along the way. So what's one small step you can take today? Remember, it's not about doing it all at once. It's about doing something small every single day. Your journey to success starts with one step. Take it today and let the power of consistency transform your life. Small steps, big changes, the power is in your hands. Sometimes our dreams feel too big to achieve. But here's the trick. Break them into smaller, consistent actions. Let's say your goal is to write a book. Instead of stressing over writing 300 pages, focus on writing 1 page a day. In less than a year, you'll have your book completed. Or imagine you're preparing for an important exam. Studying for just 30 minutes daily is much more effective than cramming the night before. Small steps not only make the process less overwhelming, but also make your progress steady and reliable. You don't need to be famous to experience the power of consistency. Everyday people have changed their lives by taking small steps. Meet Rahul. He wanted to get healthier but felt too intimidated to join a gym, so he started walking for 10 minutes each day. Over time, 10 minutes became 20, and then 30. Today, he runs marathons. And then there's Anjali, who dreamed of becoming an artist. She couldn't afford fancy classes, so she committed to sketching for 15 minutes daily. Now, her art is displayed in galleries. These stories prove that consistency works for anyone, no matter where you start. Consistency isn't just about personal goals. It's also the key to strong relationships. Spending quality time with loved ones, even in small doses, creates deeper bonds. A 5-minute phone call, a daily text, or a weekly meal together can make a world of difference. The same goes for friendships. Showing up regularly for your friends, whether it's through messages, meetups, or just listening, builds trust and connection. Small, consistent acts of kindness and attention are what make relationships flourish. Life isn't perfect, and neither is consistency. There will be setbacks, but what matters is how you respond to them. Missed a day of your routine? That's okay. Consistency doesn't mean never failing. It means bouncing back after failure. Remember this, progress isn't lost in a single missed step. The only real failure is giving up. So when setbacks happen, dust yourself off and start again. Consistency isn't just about actions, it's a mindset. To cultivate this mindset, focus on these 3 principles. 1. Progress over perfection. Don't aim to be perfect every day. Aim to improve, even if it's just by 1%. 2. Celebrate effort, not just results. Recognize and appreciate the effort you put in, even if the results take time to show. 3. Stay focused on the long term. Consistency is about playing the long game. Trust that your efforts will pay off even if you can't see the results immediately. What makes consistency so powerful is that it leads to rewards beyond your expectations. Personal growth. You'll discover strengths you never knew you had. Confidence. With every small win, you'll believe in yourself more. Inspiration. Your journey will motivate others to pursue their goals. Consistency changes not just your circumstances, but also your character. So, are you ready to take that first step? Remember, small steps, repeated daily, lead to big changes. It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is that you start. Your journey to a better future begins today. Take that small step and let consistency guide you to greatness.